Welcome to Ace My Exams Learning. Let us get started with today's learning.
Biodiversity of microorganisms. The biodiversity of microorganisms refers to the variety and differences among microscopic living organisms that exist on Earth. Some living organisms are so tiny that they cannot be observed with the naked eye. These organisms are known as microorganisms or microbes. To study them, scientists use microscopes, which can magnify objects hundreds or even thousands of times, allowing the structures of these invisible organisms to be seen. Microorganisms are extremely diverse and include viruses, bacteria, protists, and fungi. Each group has distinct structural characteristics, modes of reproduction, and methods of obtaining energy. Despite their small size, microorganisms play essential roles in ecosystems. They are involved in decomposition, nutrient cycling, food production, and even influencing the health of plants, animals, and humans. Some microorganisms, however, can be pathogens, causing diseases in their hosts. Microorganisms are found in almost every environment on Earth, from water and soil to air, and even inside the bodies of living organisms. Remarkably, they can also survive in extreme environments, such as hot springs, frozen ice, highly salty lakes, and acidic habitats, demonstrating their adaptability and resilience. What is a virus? A virus is an extremely small acellular microorganism that does not consist of cells and therefore lacks a nucleus, cytoplasm, and organelles. It consists of genetic material, DNA or RNA, but never both, enclosed in a protein coat called a capsid. Viruses cannot carry out metabolic reactions or reproduce independently and must invade the cells of living organisms to survive and multiply, making them obligate intracellular parasites. Structure of a virus. A virus is composed of genetic material, which can be either DNA or RNA, but never both simultaneously. This genetic material is responsible for storing the instructions needed to produce new viral particles. The nucleic acid is enclosed within a protein coat called a capsid, which provides protection to the viral genome and also plays a key role in attaching to and entering host cells. Some viruses also have an additional lipid envelope surrounding the capsid, which can help them evade the host immune system. Metabolism and life processes. Viruses do not carry out any metabolic reactions, meaning they cannot produce their own energy, synthesize proteins, or replicate independently. They cannot grow or respond to environmental stimuli in the way cellular organisms do. Because of this dependence, viruses are classified as obligate intracellular parasites, requiring a living host cell to replicate. Inside the host, viruses hijack the host cell's machinery to synthesize viral components, assemble new viruses, and release them to infect other cells. Reproduction. The reproduction of viruses is completely dependent on infecting host cells. Once a virus attaches to a suitable host cell, it injects its nucleic acid into the cell. The host cell then produces viral proteins and nucleic acids according to the viral instructions, assembling new viral particles. The infected cell may eventually burst, lysis, releasing the viruses, or in some cases, viruses may leave the cell by budding without immediately killing it. Shapes and types. Viruses display a wide range of shapes, reflecting their remarkable diversity. Even though they are built from just genetic material and a protein coat, the way these components are arranged produces many distinct forms. These shapes are not random, they often help the virus attach to and enter its specific host. The most common forms include rod-shaped viruses. These viruses appear long and cylindrical, or slightly flexible, like tiny rods or filaments. A classic example is the tobacco mosaic virus, which infects plants and was one of the first viruses ever studied. Its rod shape allows it to be very stable and easily transmitted through contact or insects. Spherical viruses. Many viruses have a roughly spherical or ball-like appearance. Their protein coat is usually arranged into an icosahedron, a geometric shape with 20 triangular faces, giving them a symmetrical, almost round look. The influenza virus is a well-known spherical virus. Its shape helps it spread efficiently through droplets in the air or on surfaces. Complex viruses. Some viruses have elaborate structures that don't fit the simple rod or sphere categories. The most famous examples are bacteriophages, phages, which infect bacteria. Bacteriophages typically have a distinct head-tail structure, a polyhedral head that holds the genetic material and a tube-like tail with leg-like fibers. This design works like a microscopic syringe, allowing the phage to attach to a bacterium and inject its DNA. Because of this specialized shape, bacteriophages are perfectly adapted for attacking bacterial cells and are being explored as alternatives to antibiotics. Pathogenicity and importance of viruses. Pathogenicity of viruses. Many viruses are pathogens, meaning they have the ability to cause diseases in living organisms, including plants, animals, and humans. The severity of viral infections can vary greatly depending on the virus and the host. In humans, some viruses cause mild illnesses, such as the common cold, which generally results in temporary discomfort and rarely poses serious health risks. Other viruses can be highly dangerous, causing serious or even fatal diseases, such as measles, influenza, and COVID-19. These serious viral infections can have major public health impacts, sometimes leading to epidemics or pandemics that affect large populations. In plants, viruses also act as pathogens. For example, the tobacco mosaic virus infects the leaves of tobacco and other crops, causing stunted growth, discoloration, and lower yields. Viral infections in crops can have significant economic consequences, reducing agricultural productivity, affecting food supply, and impacting trade and farmers' livelihoods. Importance of viruses. Despite their role as pathogens, viruses are also important in many ecological and scientific contexts. Studying viruses helps in understanding disease mechanisms, which is essential for prevention and control of viral infections. This knowledge allows scientists to develop vaccines and antiviral drugs that protect humans, animals, and plants from harmful viruses. Furthermore, viruses are used as tools in research and biotechnology. Certain viruses are employed in gene therapy, molecular biology, and genetic engineering, allowing scientists to deliver genetic material into cells, study gene function, or develop innovative medical treatments. Understanding viruses, therefore, is not only critical for disease prevention, but also for advancing science, medicine, and agriculture.
To access more learning and exam preparation materials, go to www.acemyexams.coza. This link is also in the video description below. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to subscribe and be the first to know when we upload new videos.